And we're joined by David Graham, the president of the Kelowna BC 55 Plus Games. I don't think a lot of people realize just how big this event is. Tell us about how many athletes are coming and what this means.
The scope of it is truly daunting. 4,200 athletes, 1,200 or 1,300 volunteers, 30 different sports spread out all over the central Okanagan. So the logistics of putting this together on essentially a volunteer basis. We do have 4 staff that have been a huge help only in the last 6 months. We started a year and a half ago. So it's a volunteer-driven event. So the logistics of it are just fantastic. And it shows again what Kelowna can do as a community.
This is really going to fill a lot of hotel rooms. Typically, what do you figure per athlete? Would they typically have one person tagging along with them?
Hard to know. People have very different plans coming from different places. These games are run on a zone basis with 12 zones around British Columbia, so some are a long ways away. East Kootenays, the north, people have to travel to come here, and of course travel costs money and accommodations and meals, so some people will come by themselves, others will be the full family and friends and everything else. We've got almost 1,000 from our Okanagan region alone.
So I understand that when this event has been held in different places, that they were not necessarily able to put on every sport. But you've got like 30 of the 32 sports that are happening here.
We, perhaps out of pride, said let's make this the biggest ever and let's offer every sport that we can and bring in the largest number of athletes ever, and we've achieved both.
So I think historically this was called the Seniors Games, but I guess because of people's sensibilities, at 55, a lot of people aren't ready to call themselves seniors yet.
Well, we got ages from 55 and up. There'll be people in their 90s here that probably are ready to just say, I'm glad I still am a senior.
If people get out and watch some of these sports, they're going to be surprised at how competitive the spirit remains.
Well, everybody likes to win and everybody's going to try to do their best, but this is unusual in the sense that you've got people that are highly competitive, trained athletes that are looking for provincial and national, maybe even international records, and other people that are just here to have a good time in their sport, and it's both, which makes it really interesting putting it on.
And I guess for people who might not be directly involved, they're probably going to see things are a little busy over the next week in Kelowna.
Well, we actually had some officials coming for some sports that we needed to find accommodations for, and we couldn't. We've found that the hotels around here are very, very busy, which speaks to all the economic impact of something like this. Tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day for us with accreditation, where every athlete has to go through and be accredited that they're properly entered into the games and get a badge that's essentially their admission. We'll be seeing literally thousands of our people coming through the line at Capital News Centre tomorrow.
Terrific. Thanks for telling us about it, David Graham.
Yeah.
The BC
Thank you, Kent.
55 Plus Games about to begin, and thank you for watching Kelowna Now.